One of the most important things that I've learned lately is that every single last thing that happens, every connection that is held, and whether it's a connection that lasts or it's a connection that doesn't last, and y'all separate and go your separate ways, regardless of what the dynamic of the connection is, regardless of what the dynamic of the connection is or anything. Regardless of what the dynamic of the connection is, any connection, like I said, any regardless if it's any connection or anything, it's like I said, just getting back to the point of any connection, any like something I learned from every single last connection, like that I have had, whether it's connection that has lasted, that I still have it at this very moment as I'm speaking, or it's no longer a connection that doesn't exist in the sense where we're not connected the same way that we were. I've been able to every single last thing it is I've been able to learn from all my connections. It was basically just me just returning, me just finding my way back to myself, me being able to be more whole, me being able to be more healed and happy and just wholesome and truly be at peace within myself. Like, because it's been able to be a learning lesson just from the sense of like, okay, like it's been able to be learning lessons and things from as far as just like things that I won't tolerate anymore from certain people or certain connections, or things that I won't allow myself to do, or things that I won't allow myself to do of the sort or anything. Like, it's like from all of these different things, from all of these different things, from me being able to learn all of these different things from all these different connections, it has truly allowed me to be able to like, okay, be more whole and happy and healed within myself, because the relationship with ourselves is the one that matters most. And or also, like, even if like just like a certain thing happens, regardless if it's something that works out or doesn't work out, whether it's a connection, whether it's a business plan or anything of that sort, like, like even from certain things that happen, like I said, whether it's things that work in our favor and that work out the exact way that we wanted to and even better, or just something doesn't work out the way that we wanted to at all, but it was something else that was presented to us, like, that was a much better opportunity or a much better thing to be able to do. From all of those things, from every single last thing it is that we go through and grow through in your life experience, it is that we have, all of those things are just meant for us to be able to find our way back to ourselves, for us to be able to fully be whole and healed and connected to ourselves and within ourselves. For you being able to have peace like that, and like, that's one of the things that I've truly been able to learn, that everything from all of that, from all of those things, every single last thing truly is a journey back to self. So know that, no regard of anything that has happened in your life, whether it's something that has worked out the way that you wanted to or not, whether it was a certain connection that worked out the way that you wanted to or not, take from what you can be able to learn from that. Because there's a lesson within everything, whether it's good or bad, and things even within good or bad, things aren't good or bad, because everything, something only holds the meaning that we give it. So good or bad doesn't exist unless you acknowledge that something is good and or bad, or anything else other than what you decide, like, or anything else, regardless if it's something that you decide on, or just whatever meaning it is that you want to give it. Know that nothing has a meaning besides the meaning that you give it, and know that there's something to learn from every single last thing for you to be able to find your way back to yourself. But you've been able to find your way back to yourself more whole and more healed and more at peace within yourself and your essence and your state of being as well.